What is this? A main channel video instead of a vlog? I'm really hoping to start balancing out main channel videos as well as vlog style videos, or at least adding in a couple sort of main channel sit down chatty videos if that's cool. So today we're starting with a very easy one and one I have been collecting products for. I'm gonna try to not knock any over since I have to do this with one hand. We have, as the title says, an empties video. This little tray is overflowing. I know for a fact this is not all the products I have emptied this year, but this is all the ones I've remembered to keep over the last couple of months because I want to start doing empties videos again because I think it's really fun to see like what I would repurchase, what I've been using, and if anybody else uses them and has thoughts. This is not categorized. I'm just going for it. And we're just going to talk through these products. Right on top, we've got a dry shampoo. This is the Olaplex number 4D Clean Volume Detox Dry Shampoo. I got this a couple months ago because they were out of the way at dry shampoo at Sephora, and one of the girls there recommended this to me. I liked it. I felt like it didn't add too much like grit to my hair, which is something I don't really love about dry shampoos. Would I repurchase this? Probably not. I'm currently using like a drugstore one that I'm really liking, so I feel like I'm just not in the mood to spend a ton of money on dry shampoos. But if you're in the market and you like Olaplex products, I would recommend it. I don't know how long I've had this product for. I've been savoring it because I love it so much. This is the Redken Oil for All Invisible Multi-Benefit Oil, and it's a sample that I've had forever. Is it gonna focus? Hope so. Yeah, I feel like I've been using this for at least 2 years, which I don't even know if that's how long you're meant to use this product for, but I have been, and I've really liked this. It's a very light oil. I feel like I don't need to use a lot of it on my hair. I don't really use oils in my hair all that often. It's like maybe at the end of the week if I'm trying to preserve it, or like on a day like today where my hair is kind of wanting to frizz, I might toss in a little bit, but it's definitely like a midweek between washes situation. This little guy has lasted me so long. I absolutely would repurchase it. I'd probably try to repurchase it in a small bottle. I'm probably going to try and keep this for like travel purposes because it has a really great locking mechanism on it, which made it great for bringing with me when I was traveling. This is pretty much the only cleanser I use. Every once in a while, I'll branch out if I happen to pick up a sample of something. The Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel has been my cleanser for, gosh, when did I start using this? 2018? I can't do the math. But that's a long time. That's a long time. It's a lot of repurchases. I've repurchased it in several sizes, and this just happens to be the 250 milliliter. I just opened a new one yesterday, so this one just finished up. I've had it for a couple months. It does last a pretty long time considering this is my cleanser that I pretty much use twice a day. Sometimes I won't use it in the morning and it's just a nighttime, but it just kind of depends on what my skin's telling me it wants to do. I love this. Every time I stray from this, my skin kind of freaks out. She's happy with this. I'm happy with this. I'm on a roll with some pretty good products. Okay, up next, this product. I didn't think this was going to be a I need to have this in my collection at all times. I was wrong. This is the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. I use shade 3 Voile Rose, and I'm obsessed. I bought this because I was getting ready to be in a wedding and I really wanted my makeup to look as seamless and like blended and beautiful as possible. So I bought the travel size. I think it's like $25, and my life was changed from the first time I used this. The way it just diffuses the under eye and just leaves a beautiful finish on the face. And then once my like natural oils start to shine through, the way my skin looks, I'm obsessed. It photographs so well. Looking back on the photos of that day, I'm so pleased with how my makeup turned out. This lasted me a very long time because you don't need a lot of it. I'm not a big powder person. I just like to powder under my eyes in these like more shiny spots. You can kind of see where I'm already getting sweaty because it is hot today. So yeah, I bought this probably September, and I want to say it lasted me until June, July. It's only very recently that I've opened up a second one of these, and I bought a second mini size because I didn't really want to drop the full price on a full size, especially when I like how compact this is. I like how it fits in with all the like mini bits of traveling I'm doing back and forth between my parents this summer, and it lasted me a really long time for the travel size. So why upgrade if I don't absolutely need to? So unfortunately for your bank accounts, this is a yes. I loved it, and I will be repurchasing this until the end of time. Also, I wasn't sure about the color. I remember the first time I bought it, I didn't realize there were different color gradients, and so I just grabbed one, and then I saw I had grabbed shade 3, and I was like, oh god. But I actually really like it because of the 4 different colors that are in Voile Rose. I feel like the combo of the like pink and the bronzy tone really leaves a beautiful finish on the face. It doesn't feel too pale on me, and like I'm gonna get a sort of whiter cast than I already am. So I really like this shade if you're sort of that like pinky pale, maybe like a step up from sheet white. Shade 3. Are you still with me? I have a mini Diet Coke to make this go by painlessly. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I have repurchased this several times. I think this exact one was sent to me, and I like it. It's a good moisturizer. I don't know that I will necessarily be repurchasing it, but I feel like there are other moisturizers that I use that I like more than this one, and I gravitate more towards this one. If it winds up in my skincare closet, I'm not mad about it. I really like how it lays under foundation. I really like how it goes on overnight and just really like sinks into the skin. So if you're looking for sort of a lightweight hydrating, literally just read that off the thing, lightweight hydrating formula. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So if that's what you're looking for, this is a great moisturizer. Last skincare thing for now. For now, there's more in there. This is the Dew Deliverance Trinity Serum. I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this. I'm about to run out of another one, and I am so sad because I love how this makes my skin look. Back in the spring, I had a terrible reaction to something. My rosacea was the worst it has ever been. It was inflamed and it hurt. I had a ton of breakouts along the bottom of my face. And I ran out and grabbed this because I haven't had it in my collection for a while, only because of the price. I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful about what I am purchasing as far as skincare and makeup goes, because I do like a lot of higher end products. And the second I started using this, like within 3 days, my skin started calming down. And it's taken a while for it to really feel like it's back to normal from that point. But I know this has been a major contributor to that. Some days I'll use this morning and night. Most of the time, it's just at night. If I feel like I'm having a flare up or like my skin really needs a little extra help, then I'll use this twice a day. My one complaint, because I've been purchasing this since it dropped a couple years ago, every single time I buy this, the cap cracks. I don't know what it is about the way, I don't know if you're going to be able to even see it. I don't know what it is, if it's the way that I'm handling it or what, but every single one I get eventually gets a crack. Not a big deal, just kind of annoying. Because okay, let's move away from skincare for a second because there is other stuff in here. This is the Beauty Light Wand Glowgasm by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pinkgasm. This is a little mini size. It's so tiny. I love this. I have had a full size in the past. This is one of those blushes that I just keep in my rotation at all times because I love the shade of this. I know she's really expanded the Glowgasm line, and I'm interested to try some of those other colors, but Pinkgasm specifically is one I want to always have on hand. It just is such a stunning shade, and I'm definitely going to be getting a full size again. It was nice having a mini size for a while, but I think the full size is where it's at. And because I got it in a duo, this is the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand, the Spotlight Highlighter by Charlotte Tilbury. This is probably one of her more famous products. I love this. Again, I've had this several times. Again, I will be purchasing the full size of this. I just love it. It's like that. It's a stunning champagne highlighter. And again, I just love how it looks on the face, especially when I'm going to like a formal event and I want a soft glam. These two products together, unmatched. I think I have a couple mascaras in here. This is the YSL Lash Clash. I wouldn't normally use this because I'm pretty sure YSL is not cruelty free. If they are, someone correct me and I will go buy this immediately. This just happened to come in a like sample bag thingy. This is one of the best mascaras I've ever used. The first time I used this, it really changed the game for me on mascara. It is so volumizing. I've never put mascara on, looked in the mirror, and thought, when did I put on false lashes? Like, that is how volumizing it got down to the root. All the videos that I've filmed with this mascara on, I go back and I look at my lashes and I'm like, wow, look at how pretty they are. I really never think about my lashes. So I would buy this in a heartbeat if they didn't test on animals. Got a lot of Charlotte Tilbury, so I'm just going to run through some of her products. We've got 2 lip liners in here that are about to run out, so I thought I'd throw them in here. This, I believe, is Iconic Nude, and this is Super Size Me. I love these shades. I've gotten multiples of these. I will always have these on hand. Iconic Nude is just a really great brownie nude color. I love using it in my Cupid's bow and at the bottom of my lip to just add a little bit of volume and dimension. And then Super Size Me is just a gorgeous shade of pink. I know a critique that Charlotte was getting a lot when I used to work for the brand was that a lot of the lip shades that were more of that like pinky nude would kind of turn peach. And I don't find that with Super Size Me. It's one of the like true pinky nude shades that she has. And I do reach for this more than Pillow Talk, I'll be honest. Then we've got her Magic Away liquid concealer. This is also Charlotte Tilbury. I have used this many, many, many times. I'm not using it quite as much right now, obviously because I'm out of it, but also I usually reach for it more in the winter when I want more of a full coverage look. I like how creamy it is. I really like how it lays. I really like how it sets. I like that I can build it on top of spots and not only use it to conceal under eyes, but also on the face. I like how it meshes with foundation. Just an overall great concealer. Okay, last Charlotte product for now. I don't know how many more are in there. Honestly, this is the Kohl eyeliner in Barbarella Brown. I love this. I have bought this so many times. It is my favorite eyeliner. I'm on the Kohl eyeliner train. I will be for the rest of my life, I think. I really love how creamy it is. I like how it blends. I like how it sets. I like how it meshes if I put a powder eyeshadow on top to set it. And it's great. It sharpens really well. I like that I can do my wings with this because it applies so easily. And I love it. I know I have a black one rolling around and it's almost full. Like I never reach for the black one. I always reach for this brown. It is the perfect shade of dark brown for the eyes. Another mascara, one that I love, but my eyes were kind of freaking out, so I haven't been using it as much lately. This is the Rare Beauty mascara. I have bought many of these. I usually buy the minis. I have bought a couple full-size ones. I never run out of mascara, ever. It usually ends up expiring before I can finish it. I have run through so many of these. That's how much I like it and how much I use. It's great. It's a great product. I think once my eyes have kind of stopped their current round of freaking out, I'll probably be back on this mascara. I think I threw this in here because it expired before I could finish it. This is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen, and I got the shade 5 Fairfax. I really like this product. I kept going back and forth between this and another tinted SPF last summer, and then I kept using this throughout the year. It's great. I don't feel like it sets very well, which is probably why it's full. Like I don't love it enough to want to repurchase it. But for what it is, it's great. If you're a tinted sunscreen person and you haven't tried it, I would recommend it. Another thing that expired before I could finish it, this is the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. I didn't love this. I didn't really feel like it set or did much to my makeup. I used it a handful of times and it was just kind of fine. There are other sprays that I like more than this one. Okay, I see 3 more skincare things, so let's run through those. This is a mini of the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream. Obsessed. I absolutely would buy a full size of this. I loved how it made my skin look. I loved how it made my skin feel. A great summer moisturizer for us dry skin girlies that like those thicker moisturizers but maybe don't want to wear a super thick one in the summertime. Love. I'm a big fan of Summer Fridays products, so I had no doubt that I was going to enjoy this. And the fact that I got to try it in a mini size, amazing. It was really on a moisturizer trial this summer. This is the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. Also great. I'm currently trying, I think it's the triple lipid one, and I don't like the smell of that one. It is the only thing keeping me from wanting to buy it. This, however, I really liked. I'm not usually a fan of gel moisturizers, only because I don't always find them to be the best for my skin type. But this one and the Summer Fridays one I really liked. I would consider buying this one. I think I like the Summer Fridays and a couple other ones a little bit more. So yeah, but this was good. Then we have my favorite moisturizer of all time. This is the Dew Instant Angel. She's amazing. She is as good as everybody says she is. I've purchased so many of these on the website and I ended up with an abundance of keys and then I don't know where they went. So when I bought this at Sephora, I didn't have a key to use. So that's something. So that's why the tube looks like this. Love this moisturizer. I will purchase this moisturizer until I can purchase it no longer. My skin loves it. It drinks it up. It makes my skin look phenomenal. It makes my skin feel phenomenal. I'm just like waiting, biding my time to get the like really big one. And I'm about to run out of another one of these. I just love them. I've been purchasing this since they dropped a couple years ago and I'm obsessed. This is a hand serum by Olive and June. I got this in, they sell like a little nail kit set and you get like a bunch of nail treatment stuff as well as press-ons, and this came in there. I love this. I would buy this on its own a million times over. It made my hands feel amazing. I love that it's a pump top. This is the second hand serum cream thing that I've had with a pump top and I never want to go back. I'm so sick of hand creams coming in tubs. I love this and I need another one. Just keep finding more skincare stuff. So I have 2 left, but I wanted to show you this before I finish them. This is the Inkey List new pimple patches. And I purchased this on a whim because they were $9 and that's I think $10 cheaper than the Peace Out ones, which I do really like. And I just had a couple breakouts that I needed to deal with. And these are fine. I don't know that they're as strong as like the Mighty Patch or CoreRx or Peace Out. So I don't know that I'll be repurchasing these. I liked that it came with 2 different sizes. You get 2 rows of this bigger size and then 2 rows of a slightly smaller size. I like that you can kind of see the center where the product is concentrated, and they are super thin but very sticky. I hate the newish Peace Out day patches that are meant to be really see-through because they do not stay on my skin. These stuck. That was probably the one thing I was worried about because of how thin they are. You can't see them when you put them on, which is phenomenal. I don't know that they really pull out as much product as I was hoping they would, so I probably won't be repurchasing this. This is the Patrick Ta for Brows Major Brow Lamination Gel. It was good. To be truthful, I think I liked the Makeup by Mario one more, and I would probably lean towards purchasing that one again as opposed to this one, but this one was just, it was fine. We have another setting spray. This is the NYX Matte Finish Fini Matte 16-hour wear makeup setting spray. I feel like this is a tried and true. Like, I just want to always have this on hand. Even though it says matte, I really like how it looks. I don't like having a matte look to my skin. I like more of that skin-like finish or like a demi matte. And I feel like this can give me that. It doesn't just like mattify my face, but it also allows me to really set down my product. I remember with this bottle in particular, I wasn't sure if they had changed their formulation and I was a little disappointed because I felt like it wasn't performing as well as my previous ones, but I will give it another go and see how I feel. I just currently have like an abundance of setting sprays because I decided I want to try a bunch of different ones. So I'm waiting to roll through some of those. Keeping it with setting sprays, I finished the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. Again, I like a matte setting spray because I feel like it doesn't just like mattify my face. Yeah, I mean, All Nighter is a holy grail for some people for a reason. I do like having this on hand, especially last year. I was just going to a lot of weddings and events, and I wanted to have products on hand that I knew performed well under pressure. And that's what this does. 3 more products. We've got a foundation and 2 concealers. This, as we can see, there is product in here, but I do believe it's expired and I don't think I want to put this on my face. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydra Foundation. I am so upset that I cannot buy this foundation anymore. If anybody at Smashbox or anybody on earth has extras of these in the shade 0.5 and wants to gift them to me, I'll take them because this is my favorite foundation ever. I love how this makes my skin look. I love how it wears. This was my go-to foundation and I was looking for it a couple weeks ago because I realized I should get it for the fall. I wasn't really buying foundations for the summer and I can't find it anywhere. I do want to try one of their new foundations that they have that seems like it might be a good comp to this, but no one's ever going to do it like her. Ever. And then we've got 2 concealers. Up first is the Makeup by Mario. This is a Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer in shade 120, and it was good. It was a fine concealer. I wouldn't purchase it again. It's not one that I was reaching for very often. I liked how it looked. I'm glad I tried it, but it's not my go-to. My Kosas one, however, I have bought, I don't even know how many of these over the last 4 years. I started using this in 2020 and never looked back. I buy this religiously. I am, let's see, let me get the name right. This is the Kosas. Goodness gracious. Creamy something something. Brightening concealer. I thought it was called something more than that. And I use the shade 1N. I love this. I use it under my eyes. Sometimes I use this all over my face instead of foundation. I'll use it to cover pimples and I'll just sort of like, if I do that, I put it on the pimple, I let it dry down a little bit and then spread it. I am obsessed with this. I get so upset every time it's not in store when I need to repurchase it and I have to buy it online. This I will always have on hand. It's one of my favorite concealers I've ever used. It is in that more lightweight range. Like I do like having this and the Charlotte Tilbury one in my collection only because this one can sometimes be a little too light for what I'm looking for and I need something that has a little bit heavier. So if you're more of like a natural light everyday kind of makeup wearer, this is the concealer. I can't remember the last time I sat down and filmed a 30-minute video. Crazy. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. As I said at the beginning of the video, I mostly do weekly vlogs, but I do want to start doing at least once a month a sit-down video, so that's going to kind of change. It could be beauty, it could be books, it could be lifestyle. We're going to sort of change it up every once in a while, but I also talk about all those things in the vlog, so it's going to be like essentially like vlog extensions. That's going to be it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.